We're live!
Hey, here we go. Welcome to live television or streaming. Dusty Lister, Tate Stewart with you here at the 2022 girls 6A quarterfinals. Our first matchup, Westlake versus Davis. And Dane, this is an interesting one because for Davis, we know one of the best players and been for a number of years is Miss Mabry. Jacqueline Mabry has been terrific.
She has been, and runs that guard position. We've seen her for, as you said, a number of years. Great scorer, good penetrator. Everything kind of runs
Kylee
through
Mabry.
here.
It's Kylee Mabry.
Sorry, Kylee.
Yep, my fault.
Senior, experienced. This is kind of the year where they're hoping Davis can make that push, right? We've seen them be near the top of Region 1. They've fallen short against Fremont the last couple of years, but can they really circle the wagons here and make a playoff push to a semifinal or a championship? We'll find out, but this is the year for Mabry and company to do it.
Well, for Westlake, it was, 3 years ago? They get to a semifinal, and since then, they have been a staple in the girls' tournament. And this year isn't going to be any different. This is going to be about defense and about some bigs.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Tessa Cheney, the senior, number 24. She's so good in the block, good on the boards. You look at someone like Hedrick, Lundgren. They've got some wings that can score the basketball. For me, it's about guard play, right? How do you deal with Mabry? And then does Davis try to get some pressure on the basketball and slow up Westlake? They won't play a real high tempo, but they want to be able to get into the front court and get into their offensive sets. And so that'll be interesting to see as the game plays out.
Mabry couldn't get that one to go. As coming down the other end with Westlake, they're going to take their time on offense. We know that as Paige Payne. We'll hand back to Kylee Hedrick. Now work inside. That's Lundgren. Can't get that one's off her foot. We're off the foot of Kylee Hedrick. And we'll go down the floor with Davis.
This Westlake team started the year so good in non-region play. And then, of course, in Region 4, we know how tough that schedule is. When they had their first losses, and nice drive there by Davis.
Kylee, don't call me Jacqueline Mabry, lays that one up and in. Get a little frazzled in the open.
I didn't even catch it, Dusty.
I know. I couldn't find my pen. That's what you see me looking for is my pen. It was lost
still
after
lost from the
from a charge underneath the hoop.
Yeah.
Actually, that was under the backboard near the baseline. But either way, I'll find it during halftime. So Kylee, the Mabrys know our affinity for Kylee. She has a steal. And Kylee plus one. The foul be to Paige Payne, but Kylee Mabry with a 4-0 start.
We have seen opposing defenses get pressure on the backcourt of Westlake. And for me, it was like if Mabry can get that going for Davis, that's an advantage for the Darts. And you see a steal and a finish there for Kylee.
And Mabry now with 5 points to open up this game. Nice start for Davis. Hedrick will back things out to Paige Payne. Now the corner to step just inside the arc there. We know Westlake, they're going to take their time on offense. They're not going to speed them up. With Chloe Jensen outside with Payne. And it'll cycle through to Jill Lundgren. Paige Payne on the drive. And nothing there. Back it out again. Lundgren back inside Payne. A little strong off the window on the rebound. Taken by Sierra Passy. Mabry. Oh, a little shimmy shake and then draws a foul. And it'll be Kylee Mabry going to the line for 2 free throws.
Love how aggressive Maylee. See, now you got me all askew, Dusty. How Mabry has just been in attack mode here early on for Davis. Going right at it. A couple defensive plays. She looks to be ready for a senior year playoff push here.
Well, left that first one off the front of the iron. As members of the boys basketball team going to come join the student section. As Mabry hits the second Mabry 6. Westlake yet to get on the board here early on. Davis gonna pick up full court.
Really saw Skyridge do that to Westlake and really disrupted the tempo that the Thunder wanted to play at, made it tough for them to get in the half court, get in their offense.
Lundgren rattles home a 3. Jill Lundgren from the outside, and now Westlake on the board.
Really important for Lundgren to have a big game. She's 39% from beyond the arc, one of the top scorers for Westlake. And when she can get that jumper going, it allows the inside game to get going. There's so many things off of that, but they play a lot of zone, the Thunder do. And how does Davis try to break this down with Kitchen and Mabry?
Levitt goes cross court to Mabry. Back over to Levitt. She'll pull for 3 and hits. The first non-Mabry points for Davis, and it's a triple from Taylor Levitt.
Taylor just under 40% as well. As there's that speed up of Westlake again, and a pass over the top and out of play.
Hedrick's pass got away from her, and it's Davis basketball. And for Davis, this could not have started any better for the Darts. Outside, Sierra Passy, back over to Levitt. Hey, look, it's Jeff. Why is he here? Because it's Bingham.
Bingham must be playing. By the way, he cannot accuse me of being a Bingham hater. I picked the Bingham boys to win it all. he gives me the thumbs up, but they lost. So, you know, that's what you get when Dade picks your team.
Hey, everybody knows the pick is what counts.
I'm loyal if nothing else. I'm wrong as well, quite a bit.
Oh, a tough angled shot would not drop there for Kitchen. Now on the push with Hedrick. Soival to the corner, Lundgren. Off on the triple, good rebound from Cheney. Hedrick, a little strong off that one, and the rebound taken by Kitchen. And it's back down the floor with Davis.
Yeah, a couple good looks there. Cheney with a nice board. But that's really the advantage in my mind of this Westlake team is the front court. And when they get moving and operating, they are tough to deal with. Davis did a nice job of not allowing that here early.
This is up top, Passy, now on the angle with Taylor Levitt, who had a 3 earlier. That popped out of bounds by Kylee Hedrick. 3.5 left in the opening quarter. First game of the girls section of the quarterfinals. The 4 boys games went the way of Region 4. There'll be an all Region 4 semi and championship. As Kitchen thought she might get a whistle, does not. And then a steal by Mabry. Reverses and scores. How about the start for Kylee Mabry? 8 points here in the first quarter.
That's a heck of a way to come out here at the U. Mabry talked about one of the top scorers for the team, 12 points per game, and she is well beyond that pace at this point.
Soival outside. And that's a step into a 3 and knocked down by Chloe Jensen.
Yeah, much needed there. Just a pair of threes for Westlake here early. I've been surprised that they've had to rely on that outside shot here in this first quarter. Davis did a nice job.
Kitchen goes cross court to Passy.
Davis was trying to sneak Taylor. Backside along the baseline.
Sauval with the steal. Sauval to the lane, can't get it. Rebound to Hedrick. She goes back up, blocked away. Gets her own rebound, and it's Kitchen with the board, and then she's fouled from behind. How about the man alive? What was a stand at the Alamo there by Kendra Kitchen?
Yeah, it looked like Westlake on the run and was going to have an opportunity to get their first 2-point field goal. Instead, Kitchen with a couple nice plays there and draws the contact.
So back down the floor with the Darts. A terrific start for them, 11-6. Cross court, Levitt had to go through her hands. As the boys basketball team taking a chance they rarely get. Let someone else hear what they get to hear.
Well, the Westlake boys team doesn't hear that often. So.
Well, when in Rome,
yeah,
right? How many times do you get to Rome?
That's fair. That's fair. I really want to start advising student sections on appropriate chants.
I'll let Dan Barney handle that. That's how ball goes out of bounds.
We had one in the PG Skyridge game. PG was a higher seed, and their student section was chanting to Skyridge overrated. And I'm like, you're the favorite.
I thought that was funny.
I didn't get it. I'm like, huh?
Because, I don't know, I thought flip the role just for fun, right?
Okay, see, I really wanted to say if you're Skyridge, why don't you start the scoreboard chant, right? Because you were the favorite and you're winning. What are you talking about here? But
I thought the irony was funny.
Okay.
But then again, I laugh at Utah State chants all the time, so I don't know. Maybe my humor's off.
Don't make me out you as Boney Fuller. I'm just teasing. I know some will run with that.
Lundgren for three. Her second three of the quarter. And just like that tough start to the game is just a 2-point deficit for Westlake. Outside, Levitt. Short on the triple. And the rebound in the hands of Westlake with a chance to tie or take the lead at the end of the quarter. Soyval. Transition jumper won't go. Kitchen with the rebound.
Quick trigger there for Westlake. Oof.
What's the sign of things to come? We'll welcome it. As that goes out of bounds, it'll be Davis ball. We'll pin it. Let's put it that way. Down to 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Westlake, just second lost Mabry. She got free, couldn't get the shot to drop. Rebound pulled down by Tessa Cheney. Now on the run, Hedrick. This is Chloe Jensen near the horn, hits the three, and that tough start ends in a lead for Westlake. And at the end of one, it's a Thunder 12, Davis 11. You're watching the 2022 6A quarterfinals on KSLSports.com. Start of the second quarter, Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart. Remind you that 2022 could be the year of you. Go to WGU.edu and fill out your opportunity to get a $2,500 scholarship as Hedrick can't get that one to go, tipped out. And the shot for Chloe Jensen wouldn't drop. And now we got a loose ball foul on Westlake. No, yeah, it'll be on Westlake, and that will be the fourth team foul on the Thunder. As the foul goes on Austin Feller. But that first quarter, Dane, for Davis, you think, hey, it can't go any better. But Westlake battles back and takes a 1-point lead.
Yeah, and I think the long ball for Westlake obviously has been pretty monumental. And the games I'd seen from them, that had not been really what they had relied on. But, man, if you're hitting that outside shot, we'll take it and let the post come later on.
You want to run double slants? Because if you missed a guy in the front, you get the one in the back and get the points. Off-camera conversation.
Only on the right down and distance, Dusty.
Kitchen, that was kind of a disjointed play there. Kitchen able to pull that up. And that's just a fun conversation. We're not even arguing at that point. But
you want to know what we talk about when we're not on camera? It's that. We were drawing stuff up on paper.
Let me show you what I mean by this. Is that three's off the mark by Mabry.
No, I get that, but let me show you what I mean.
I don't think you understand. No, I do. But let me rephrase.
No, but if he comes here, but then you have that. It was. As Dusty Lester likes to say, it's always football season.
It always football season.
Football season.
And when it's not football season, we're just getting ready for football season. 6.5 left in the first half, and man, we welcome a very good quarterfinal here in the 6A. First game of the day was just like yesterday.
Phenomenal.
Oh my goodness, so much fun that Corner Canyon Cypress game. As that ball goes inside, Cheney able to save it. Well, a little lopsided since then.
Yeah, what was it? 9-2, 9-3, 11-3. It was a good start for Davis.
Yeah. Well, it started 8-0. It was Mabry as Lundgren brings the ball to the corner. Austin Feller goes back up top as Siona Sayoval backs it out. Lundgren, last second changed her mind. Yeah, 3-second call. Got a little help from the sideline, maybe from the stands.
It came from somewhere. It was pretty well heard.
Yeah. We picked it up.
Yeah.
We've had some, and not that we've had the largest crowd we've had in a while. That Bingham student section this morning. I mean, not to rub wounds.
I feel like I'm seeing a Fremont jacket in the Davis section. That's breaking some rules. I don't know if that's acceptable, but
good thing Corey Mulaney's coming and joining us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is Davis basketball. Kylee Mabry had a terrific first quarter. 8 points, 2 assists.
Oh.
As might have 3 assists and does. How about the find? And Morgan Burnett gets it to go.
I don't know how that pass got snuck in there by Mabry.
Plus, we want to thank some guest commentators. We had some audio issues, but it's still fun to Brian Alfrey come and join us, and then Coach Rob Ross. As we mentioned just a second ago, Corey Mulaney will join us tomorrow in the 5A semifinals. Casey Walkenhurst is going to join us as well. Chad Sims, the head coach of the Davis boys, and come from one of the 6A semifinals, is inside. Sayoval lays that one up and in.
Really good ball movement, especially without the ball there by Saval, able to find herself at the rim and get the shot up quickly as Mabry there. Don't know if she was trying to draw contact. Looked like a quick shot there.
She was trying to go with the Trae Young foul. Didn't get the call. Actually didn't get the contact either, to be fair. Up top of Cheney. Saval sends that ball up top. Again, Cheney outside, was looking inside the Lundgren, and near steal.
I thought that was deflected.
I think she actually dribbled it too.
And that's what Coach O'Connor, I think, is yelling. If it's deflected back, she can dribble it at the midline because the deflection disrupts the possession.
Unless on an inbound. Just joking. I'm kidding.
No, I gotcha. I'm tracking.
Huh?
Of course, that's just how I understand it. I'm not that bright, so.
I'm not either. I don't know. Foot versus ball kind of thing on the backcourt. Wait, what's
Yeah,
okay, we'll go with you.
Yeah.
Coach Connors understands that too. What a great job he's done with this program at Westlake.
Yeah.
We had that year at the Salt Lake Community College. In fact, it was the first year we did all the girls' semifinals and championships. As on the drive, a charge called on Kylee Hedrick. In fact, we kind of, mainly you more than me, the good luck charm of this Westlake group in this state tournament. Because since that point, it's been a constant thing getting to the quarters and semis.
Yeah. Yeah, they've done a really nice job. And you talk about some of the players that have gone through. And it always feels like it's been a team that's been very system-oriented, right? People have contributed, but zone defense and really sharing the basketball. It's not, a player who's going for 20. We're looking for multiple in the 12 to 17 range. And this year it's very front court loaded. There's Cheney able to create the steal.
And Mabry came up with that loose ball. Oh! Lundgren runs into Kitchen. And both players going for the ball. And it will be a foul on Lundgren. And we'll stay here with Davis. It's amazing. You have girls that tend to get their hands on the ball. Maybe you would pull that one out. That was reminiscent of Allie Blackman at Skyridge. I just feel like Allie always seemed to somehow come away with the basketball.
Well,
Arlani Falatea.
I'll tell you this, the next version of that is at Skyridge, and that's in Cambry.
Yes.
Cambry Blackham, sophomore. We'll get to see her later. Look out.
Skyridge, the funny thing, we say Skyridge is really, really young. Well, guess what? So is Lone Peak. And it's just kind of all over the state. We got so many young players. That recruiting class of 2024, 2025 could be very, very deep and very good. As that ball goes out of bounds, it'll be Westlake ball.
Yeah, it's a good note. I mean, you think about Lone Peak being undefeated this year, and you have to wonder, can they do it? Can they be this good next year, having graduated one senior?
I think the answer
That's
is
what I mean. Everyone's
yes.
young,
right?
They're all sophomores and juniors. It's like
it was the Emma Calvert situation at Fremont. Remember Emma after going triple overtime, whatever it was, against Westlake. It was like, how many can they get? They got 2, 3 championship game appearances, and where could you go? And be like Kylee Woolston, her junior year, but all that talent comes back.
Yeah, they are still trying to get to that championship game. Lost in the semi last year to Harriman. Nice pull up there, but off the back of the rim.
Online, but came off.
Yeah.
Mabry on the angle. 3 on the way and short by Sierra Passy. Again, that triple line, it has, and this has been for years. We saw that out at Salt Lake Community College. They're shooting from the NBA 3. And there we go, Hedrick. We saw that the last shot was right on line, a little long. And now the lead for the first time to Westlake.
Team is 32% from long range on the year. I think they're well above that here in this first half.
Miss there to Morgan Burnett. Back down the floor, Hedrick.
And Davis, since that hot start, has really cooled off. I mean, Mabry started with the 8. She's still sitting at 8. It has been a tough second quarter here for Davis offensively.
Hedrick down the lane, gets to the rim, left a little sharp rebound.
Really fortunate. No one stopped the basketball.
They got to stop the puck. That's what I'm talking about, Charlie.
Yeah.
Up top with a
Quack Attack is back, Jack.
Yeah. Inside, a ball popped away by Lundgren. Off the steal. Salval sends that across the way. Jumper from Jensen. 3 seconds. 2 at the horn. And it's a 4-point lead for Westlake. Thunder lead 19-15 as we go to the break. You're watching the 2022 6A quarterfinals on KSLSports.com. Start of the third quarter, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart. As always, brought to you by our friends at Heinemann Associates. Go to utah.law, find an office nearest you. And if you can't get to the office, it's okay. They'll do it virtually as well. Free consultations. Let them know that Rewind sent you. But Dane, that first half, well, the first quarter was all Davis for most of the first quarter. Chloe Jensen goes like her brother Willie, knocks down a big 3. And this half, we got to the half, and it was a 4-point lead for Westlake.
Yeah, well, maybe the most notable thing in my mind, at least, Westlake hit 7 field goals in the first half. 5 of them were threes.
Wow.
5 of 8 beyond the arc. Said I hadn't seen them shoot at that tempo in the games that I had seen from them. 62% from long range. And if you're Davis, you're hoping you can extend that defense a little bit, contest a little bit better from long range as they work inside here with Cheney, and that shot short. But
Cheney has them come off, and a chance for Davis to tie or take the lead. Levitt was open just for a moment there.
That's been the aspect for Westlake where they've not had as much success in the block here offensively.
Got stuck and turned it over. Good hands by Lundgren.
Mabry, after that hot start, finished 3 of 8 in that first half.
Lundgren sends back up to Salval.
So a lot of space between the top and bottom of that zone is the steal there. And I was wondering if you'd get some dribble penetration there, right? You have an opportunity to kind of get to the mid-range, maybe bring that bottom line up and have a dump off at the rim. Instead, the arrows there will keep it here.
So 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Cheney sends that ball. Sawyer-Val for three, short. Rebound to Mabry on the run. Here comes Davis. And Mabry went off her foot.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Official was closer. Knowing, no argument. Well, the girls don't tend to argue. You notice that?
Yeah. Yeah.
The boys, but hey, no.
Mental performance,
Yeah.
right? They're just living the moment. We're okay.
Ownership.
Move on.
Ownership just leads to better health. Sent out to Mabry. Off on the three. Kylie's unable to save it. I think the inside official is going to come help this out. Yep. Okay.
See, even Dusty and I are learning. There was no overreaction, no throwing of the pen, no foam. It was like, I think this is going to be okay. And it is.
Now, if we had the same kind of consultation on a charge underneath the backboard, my pen would.
Look, that's a great example of how the experts at Heidemann and Associates can consult you. For a free consultation, call 801-754-4240.
That ball goes out of bounds. Absolutely. Hey, and if you want to educate yourself, go to Western Governors University, wgu.edu. You can fill out a form, an opportunity to get a $2,500 scholarship.
And if you want to have the mental performance of girls basketball players, go to rjpg.net to schedule time with Riley Jensen.
Hedrick lays that one up and in.
Dusty.
Absolutely. And if you want to work on your skills, Mountain West Elite is there for you as well. As Hedrick gets the board and put back. I want to thank all of our sponsors, all of our partners. They make this possible. And even if he's watching, Nate Dowdle can't do this without him either at KSL Sports.
By the way, we would not have, all of this would not be working at this tempo and rate if it weren't for the sustenance provided by Taylor Francis.
Yes.
Want to throw a shout out to Taylor for the energy packs.
Yeah. Wish Vince was as helpful, but it's here we go. Westlake up 4. Actually, we've stressed Vince out today, so.
Yeah, that's at Dusty Lister on Twitter, Vince, for later. Off the window.
Kisses that off the window, and it's a 6-point Westlake lead. And a timeout taken by Davis. 30-second timeout, 5:07 left in the third. Game 1 of 4 of the quarterfinals today. As you take a look at the bracket, is Davis and Westlake. The winner will take on the winner of Fremont Bingham, and as it wouldn't be the girls' state tournament if it doesn't have a Fremont Bingham matchup.
Yeah. Man, it's become a tradition unlike any other, huh?
Yeah. Mark it down.
Yeah. Might as well plan on it. And any bracket that does not have them aligning, you know it's not going to be right.
Well, it's funny, when we first started in football, it was Fremont versus Alta in football.
Yeah.
Happened like every year. I remember doing that game my first year. Like, this is like the 4th year in a row we played each other in the state tournament. Austin Rott.
So interesting because you think about that matchup, Dusty. This might be the last year for a while. I mean, Gardner's graduating, Lichty's graduating. You have some key players on respective rosters moving on. And this might be the last time we get them deep in the playoffs for a bit.
As Mabry sends out for 3. Sierra Passy, the big triple. Hey, and to steal the words of Tim McGraw, an ending of an era and a turning of a page. And it's time to focus in on where I go from here. Up top with Hedrick. Baseline jumper is good. Jensen. The Jensen family shooting well in the Huntsman Center today.
I was going to say, that's even from behind the glass. Chloe able to knock that down.
Larry Bird shot shots like that in this building. And the most watched NCAA final of all time. Magic versus Bird. As there's the foul on the drive, and we'll inbound on that far side.
Very few things are before my time. I'm getting old. That was before my time.
I've watched videos on that so many times. The Indiana State Sycamores fell to Michigan State that night at the Huntsman Center. It was a newly minted Huntsman Center. Final on the baseline. Mabry reverses and I think that ball slipped out of her hand on her way up. It doesn't get it to go. Quickly on the run. 3 from Lundgren is short. Tracked down by Hedrick. And Hedrick's just come up with many of the loose balls today.
Yeah, she's been very active. Hit a couple nice shots. 6 rebounds, though, here for Hedrick early on.
Lundgren off the angle. Buries the 3. Timeout, Westlake. 3:35 left in the third. An 8-point lead for the Thunder. You're watching the 2022 6A quarterfinals. So out of the timeout from Westlake is Davis, again trailing by 8. They led by 8 at one point. Trying to find their footing once again. As mentioned, Mabry opened the game with an 8-0 start. And since then, it's been tough sledding. The leading scorer for Davis. Kitchen, nice find inside, but that was shut down by the size of Cheney. As Kitchen drives.
Yeah, I mean, Kitchen, Dusty, I don't think she's, she does have a bucket.
Yep, had a putback here at the beginning of the third.
Yep, but that's been her only points.
8 rebounds, though. Hedrick has got 7. There's Mabry. This 2-3 zone is keeping Davis on the perimeter. And none of that keep him out of threatening from scoring. Mabry back up top. As Kay Richards goes back to Mabry. Again, Davis has been unable to threaten with the size of Westlake. Back out top, Mabry. Davis is going to stay patient, get the shot they want.
I mean, the tough thing is they're trying to work the angles there, but the length of Westlake isn't allowing any entry passes. So everything right now just being stuck on the outside for Davis.
Remember, no shot clock. This is the last year as Mabry thought she'd get a whistle. Cheney rather, didn't give up any contact.
It's the second time that Mabry's had drives, but has been caught under the rim, under the backboard, and hasn't been able to get easy looks off.
Westlake threatening to go up double digits. Hedrick, back at Lundgren, comes off the screen of Cheney. Lundgren's jumper stays home. Whoa! Post the bucket. Patterson hits the deck. That's going to be a foul on Cheney.
That is after the bucket, so it will count.
Yeah.
Second team foul.
Got a little tied up there with Patterson. But now a 10-point lead for Westlake. And Dana's 10-point lead feels closer to 20.
Mabry still has not scored since back in the first quarter.
Gets in the lane, left-hand floater won't go. Cheney with the board. Jensen back up top to Hedrick. 45 seconds to go. Fires inside, Cheney gets it. A little strong, and the rebound taken by Kitchen. So here's Davis with a chance to trim this down a touch before the end of the third quarter. Kitchen going to drive the base, cut off by Cheney. Try to find Patterson inside, and that ball's poked away by Lundgren. 5 seconds with Hedrick. And that ball out of bounds off the hands of Kate Richards.
Davis only scored 4 in the second. They've only scored 5 here in the third. It's been 9 points in the middle quarters for the Darts.
And they open up 8-0 in this one. 2 seconds. Hedrick at the horn. Float it. No. We go to the fourth quarter, and it's Westlake 30, Davis 20. You're watching the 2022 6A quarterfinals. And we'll start with Davis to start the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. And Dane Davis, I mean, this has gone really hard. You talk about 4 points in the second quarter, 5 points in the third. Where can they find some holes in this Westlake zone?
Well, I feel like the ball movement, the pace has to quicken up, right? And Mabry there with a nice steal, but attack right now before that zone gets reset up.
Sent out to Kitchen. Kitchen in the lane, left it short. And the rebound collected by Jensen.
I feel like there's been a couple of opportunities where they've gotten to the wing and they've got an opportunity to kind of break through the middle of it, but they just haven't taken advantage of it quick enough. And that defense has been able to reset. And we'll see if they can get kind of that quickness about them, those quick reads to be able to get the ball moving and get players moving and start to break it down. But everything right now is just too far outside. And they've tried to drive it, but they've gotten caught underneath. Really, I was always taught, break down a zone, go free throw line, kind of middle, and then go inside from that. But we really haven't seen Davis be able to take advantage of that as Cheney's come up to try to take that middle entry away.
Well, I got to get it moving side to side as well as you go to that high post. There's the movement. 3 from the corner. Got it. Dane speaks it into existence. And there's the 3. Passy knocks it down. Mabry knew he had the steal. Jensen says back up top to Hedrick. So Soyval will hold up top. Here's the senior Hedrick. Drives and hits.
It's all Tessa Cheney. She's trying to seal it for a nice entry, but Hedrick just realized, hey, I've got a lane, and takes her defender off the dribble, gets to the rim, and nice finish there.
Back to the corner. Sierra, that grazed the outside of the net, wasn't as pure as, it just took a second to realize that, as there'll be 3 free throws coming the way here for Sierra Passy. We had that 3 last night from, was it Love from Lehigh? It just flowed right through the net, barely even moved.
I think so.
First 3 free throw good from Passy. Second is short. I'll have one more. Goes 2 of 3 from the stripe.
Davis again with a little bit of pressure here, full court. Saw Skyridge do this against Westlake. It was a little bit of a different pressure, but it was that kind of a result. It sped Westlake up, didn't allow them to get into their half-court sets. And a turnover there for the Thunder, and that's how Davis can get some defensive stops.
Right.
But they got to execute on the offensive side, take advantage.
Well, the only way you get that, too, we talked about it in another game. You got to make them take the ball out of the net.
Right.
And for those not familiar, it means make baskets.
Although you will see from Skyridge, they'll get into that even off of a miss. They are very aggressive with that full court pressure. It's really fun to watch. It's a bear to play against, but it's a thrill to watch. So,
well, you see the length of that front line with Cheney, Lundgren, and Hedrick. They tipped the ball, so it looked like it was going to have an open shot. His Kitchen throws that one away, and we'll go back to Westlake.
And I'd say really the length of the wings is what makes it tough, right? I mean, you've got Cheney in the middle, but Lundgren and Hedrick and their ability to not allow those angle passes to get inside is what keeps everything out. And if you're not active and you're not quick on the ball movement and taking advantage of those holes, the moment they're there, it can be rather stagnant offensively, and that's where Davis has kind of gotten caught today.
As, Payne gives that one up to Jensen. Outside Hedrick as we near the 5-minute mark remaining in the fourth quarter. Try to find that inside, and it's a steal. Kylee Mabry can just get her going. And a nice job of Westlake getting back in defense. Cheney was there. She had to reverse out. A deep three, short. Lundgren knocked that out of bounds. We'll stay here with Davis.
That is one where if I'm Kylee, I'm attacking. I'm going to the rim. You've got 14 fouls on Westlake. You've got them on the run. And again, would you rather take advantage of that or bring that ball out and try to work against that zone that's giving you problems? I would be more aggressive and attack, because I love that, right? Inbound, your best scorer, right at the rim. Again, contact, and she's got a chance to go to the line.
So Mabry to the line, looking for her first point since the first quarter.
Yeah. She had, what, 8 of their first 11?
Mm-hmm. First 8 points of the game.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Crawls in the first. Make it a 5-point game with another made free throw. Goes 1 of 2, and Cheney pulls down the rebound.
And that's the other side of this. So Davis being down, that's the first foul in the second half on the Darts. They got a lot to give. Now, that means you can be really aggressive, right? So I'm running that zone. I'm in the grill. I may be bringing some traps. Anything you can do to try to get some extra possessions because you got some fouls to give.
Steal by Mabry.
See, that's another one. Attack there. You've got an angle.
Mabry, nice pass. And Burnett misses the short little floater.
Oh, man. Great look.
Yeah,
great. You know, and Mabry, I love the find there. I wanted her to be aggressive. Thought she was going to pull that out, but she knew what she was doing, and one that, man, they'd love to have another look at.
So 2-possession game. Westlake up 6. Find inside Payne. He missed the chances to turn around and put that off the window.
I don't know if she realized that Davis didn't have anyone down low.
As Jensen comes off the screen at Cheney. Payne on the drive, sent away by Kitchen. Little outside hitter swipe.
That's why you always keep a fire extinguisher in the kitchen, just to take care of any, you know.
Nice.
You sweep side to side with that. You know.
Hedrick off the bump, can't get it.
Wow.
Cheney able to get the board.
I thought maybe would have a loose ball foul there, but. Nay.
Good job. Into the corner. Looking inside to Cheney, Kitchen fronted and took it away. Jensen sends back up top, and again, 6-point lead. Westlake's not in any hurry.
No. And again, you've got 4 fouls to give. So you've got to start fouling here pretty early if you want to draw this contest out at the line.
Lundgren finds Hedrick inside as she lays it in.
One dribble forces the defense to come up. Nice layoff to Hedrick. And Westlake feeling good.
Westlake up 8 with 2:45 left. You're watching the 6A quarterfinals on KSLSports.com. .45 left in the fourth quarter in an 8-point game. Davis still within striking distance, but they have got to pick up the pace on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, how about a little 3-2 look here by Westlake?
They'll try to take away the three. Kitchen lob inside. Patterson sent away by Lundgren.
I was trying to figure that was a 3-2 or if it was a 2-3 because Lundgren was really playing the whole lane there. Playing up high, playing down low, and it's a nice job to swat it away.
Oh, heads up play by Mabry. Heads up play by Kylee. She lays that one in, and it's back to a 6-point game.
That's experience for you there, huh?
You can't turn your back.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, inside Cheney. He erases the great play with the lay-in.
It's a good job breaking that pressure by Westlake, and Cheney able to score it. First bucket of the game for Cheney.
It's been a quiet day on offense as there's another block from Cheney. She has 8 rebounds, 2 points, and now a block. Coach Connors wants a timeout. And full timeout. So we'll take it with him. 1:53 left in the fourth. We'll be right back. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Davis still clinging to hopes here in the quarterfinals as Kitchen hits in the lane. So back to a 6-point game. Hedrick, they wanted to travel on the pivot foot, didn't get it. Payne, back to Hedrick. Levitt with her. And again, Westlake not going to be in any hurry or any need to actually put any shots up. As the clock is her friend, and Davis does only 2 team fouls, but it's inside to Cheney, and it stays in.
Such a great job there of Cheney really pushing Kitchen outside and making that entry pass wide open. Able to lead her right to the rim. Good finish.
So we near the 1-minute mark. As that ball tipped, Patterson had it for a moment. Jump ball, possession arrow belongs to Westlake. Essentially a turnover, as it'll be Westlake basketball.
And you see the length again, disrupting the passing lane. That ball kind of flitters through and gathered by Hedrick. A dual possession at least.
Levitt now hit with the foul. That's the 3rd team foul. And the first on Levitt. I'll take 4 more to send him to the line.
And just 1 minute to go. I mean, a lot of time can come off the clock here. You got a foul.
Hedrick. Then foul by Patterson. Looks like she can get the shot up. Took Lamer as well.
And Hedrick kind of limping there a little bit. Hope that she'll be okay. She'll have another game to play here.
They'll be inbound along the baseline. And Hedrick took a knee to the thigh.
And she's still pretty ginger on that.
Coach Connor is going to take a timeout to give her a chance. It'll be a full timeout. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Game 1 of 4 here on the girls' side of the tournament. Bingham Fremont coming up next, and fun for us. Finally get to see Tamia Gardner. Been a little while.
Yeah.
It's actually since last time we got to see her live was here.
Maggie Mendelson as well. Good to see her, and Fremont squad trying to defend. How about, I mean, they don't lose region games. 5 straight region titles, 4, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
what'd you
unreal.
say? You said 15. So.
Yeah, I like to just, blow that up a little bit because it's a kind of dominance you rarely see.
Yeah.
What they've been able to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's this side of late 90s, early 2000s, Skyview boys basketball. Didn't win a state championship. Fremont's won 2 in this little reign.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the Mountain View reign was.
Yeah, that was a good one too. That was a long time. And I'm not sure on the region championship. Remember, they won a national championship. A couple of them.
Right.
So, no, absolutely true. But it'll be fun to watch them and get a McDonald's All-America, Tamia Gardner, the 2nd in Utah history. Natalie Williams, longtime WNBA player, was the other. and ostensibly her AAU coach and personal coach in the summer. Oh, Cheney mishandled that initially.
Yeah, almost a Thunder blunder, but.
What? Almost a Thunder blunder. I'd hear it twice. So
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
In the Lister house, if you just say Thunder to Alexa, she starts playing Imagine Dragons. So, whoa, Lundgren and Patterson. So I'll have one more. It'll be free throws for Westlake. Well, Davis has plenty of fouls on the floor. As Kitchen nearly stole it, and Cheney able to lay it in.
It's just a luxury. She's had 6 points, and they've all been in the last 2 minutes. When you've got that kind of length on the inside and does such a good job of establishing position.
Kitchen, strong take and finish. As Jensen then fouled. Foul will go to Sierra Passy. As we'll walk to the other end of the floor in an 8-point game. Davis has plenty of timeouts. If they can be lucky enough to get the front end of 1-1 rebounds and score, they can stop the clock.
They just need some empty ends,
yeah.
You know. And Westlake as a team, 70% from the line. We'll see if they can maintain or surpass that here down the end of the game, whatever the saying is. Down the line.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I was checking something real quick.
Social media. You get mad at kids. He's just a big kid, folks.
It's a common friend that had sent something to me. I was just trying to make sure I read it correctly.
Don't they know we're working here? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I just caught my eye. I was like, oh, he texted back. So. As Patterson will come off, as Morgan Brunette will come back on.
Is the common friend associated with the team to be playing later today?
Played earlier today.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
We share the same affliction. Put it that way.
A love of basketball.
Suit of the day. Yes, that too. But suit of the day. Is Westlake looking to go back to the semifinals? As Mabry will pull for three, a little long. And Westlake going to seal this one, put it away as they'll make the trip back to the semis. Coach O'Connor done an outstanding job. We talked about that earlier. But it will be an end of an era at Davis as Mabry will graduate, Kitchen as well.
Yeah, multi-year starters. When you think of Davis girls basketball, you've thought of them as Kitchen coming off here, Mabry as well. And getting the applause here from the Davis faithful that have made the trip to the Huntsman Center.
It's been a frustrating couple years in the state tournament. Get the 2 wins to make it to the site. As Lundgren knocks down the free throw. But to Westlake, we talked about the run a couple years ago. Now they continue this. As they'll go back to the semis, a chance to go to the championship. And for their fans, I haven't looked at the times yet just to clarify, but it's a double dip day for Westlake.
Girls game will be at 4:40.
So it will be the second game, and the
boys game will be after that at some point in time. 7?
7 o'clock. So
double
back to back. So I'm saying, get here and stay here.
But maybe most importantly, hey, boys fans, show up early, support your girls.
Exactly.
Right?
3 seconds. And there'll be 1 second left as a inbound. Hey, you only get to be in your high school student section for 4 years at the most. Enjoy them. Some of my favorite memories, outside of playing, was going and supporting our girls programs, to be honest with you. Girls basketball and volleyball teams. Inbound, and that will do it. Westlake going back to the semifinals. They're in the 6A Final Four as they'll wait for the winner of Fremont and Bingham. Dane, your final thoughts on the selection of the Heineman Associates Player of the Game?
You know, it was not a good start for Westlake. Love the way that they settled in and really found themselves, trailed 8-0. We talked about that. And you look at a 45-24 run over the remainder of the contest for the Thunder. That interior, the zone defense, knew it'd be tough for Davis to break down. It was. The defense held true for Westlake. The perimeter shooting set the tone, helped them in that comeback. I thought they shot the three extremely well. I really didn't have to work anything inside until late as they tried to salt this game away. My player of the game, going to be Jill Lundgren, had 15, 16 points, and I think her length defensively was disruptive for this Davis offense as she helps carry Westlake on to the big lead over the Darts.
They overcame an early deficit. Congratulations to Westlake going to get to the semifinals. And to Davis, an outstanding run and a terrific high school career to Kylee Mabry. Best of luck on her and her seniors. But a great run comes to a close at the hands of Westlake. Again, Westlake moving on to the semifinals. They'll play the winner of Bingham and Fremont. We'll have that for you right here on Thursday afternoon on KSLSports.com. For Vince Francis, Nate Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching the 2022 6A quarterfinals on KSLSports.com. Brought to you by Game Night Live Rewind.